Hi everyone, Stepan here. Welcome to game 98. I tried the bird in my last game. I lost the winning position. Now I'm gonna play it again. I want to play sharp openings that I'm not comfortable with, so we're playing the most aggressive setups possible. Against g6. Yeah, I'm gonna stick to the classical. I'm gonna stick to the classical Dutch. This is the system I enjoy the most. Let's go knight c3. Okay, my opponent wants to play knight b4 if I go queen e1, but that's fine. I have bishop d1. So queen e1, knight b4, bishop d1 seems fine to me. I want to go e4 without a queen trade. We had a similar pattern in the last game. Now I'm pretty sure I can play knight e4, knight e4, knight e4, d4, takes. Yeah, knight e4 seems fine to me. Knight g4 I don't think works, because I can take on c5, yeah. Okay, so can I sack the exchange here? Let's play this Dutch style. Bishop e3, bishop b2, bishop c5, bishop a1, queen a1. Bishop e3, bishop b2, bishop c5. If they don't take on a1, I can go rook d1. Let's see, bishop e3, bishop b2, bishop c5, bishop a1, queen a1. I like that. I want to give up that exchange. I'm playing for this. I can also go rook d1, but I don't really want to. I'm sacking the exchange. Let him take on a1 and leave all the dark squares undefended. This is an idea from the Catalan, well known. And the rook on a1 is usually the piece that's least involved in kingside attacks in the Dutch. Usually it does not participate at all. Because if my opponent takes, then it gets really scary. There's bishop c4, pinning the f-pawn. And then if I can reroute my bishop to, let's say, a3 and b2, I'd be threatening bishop h8, queen g7 mate. I'm still covering the d4 square with my knight. I'm happy they took. This seems great to me. I mean, this is exactly the type of position I need to be playing if I'm going to improve. Now there are ideas like bishop c4 and knight g5. And f5. Okay. Bishop e3 seems reasonable, because I want to play f5 and bishop h6 anyway. Maybe my opponent shouldn't have taken that rook. I mean, I don't know what an engine would say, but I feel like white's position is much easier to play. f5 is coming. f5 is coming. And then what do you do? And then bishop h6 followed by knight g5. I'm controlling c3, d4, e5. Maybe there's bishop e6, but I feel like I have f5 there. Yeah, let's go f5. f5, if bishop takes, then bishop c4 doesn't work. f5. Bishop a2, bishop h6, f6. Okay, I think f5 has to be good. It seems too good to be true, so maybe it is too good to be true. Wow! Are you kidding me? Okay. Am I missing something? Maybe I have time. Let's take our time. No, I'm not missing anything. So knight g5, bishop a2. I have rook f5. No, this works. This works. I just want to prevent rook f7 so that, you know, there's no rook f7. Of course, fg fails to queen g7 mate. And if you don't go bishop a2, where do you move the bishop? I really enjoy playing like crazy. I never play like this, so I've decided to do my best to play these training games. Like, this is the way I want to play in tournament games, so I may as well start training for the type of game I'm trying to get. Bishop f7? That's passive, and it seems bad. So rook f5, queen c5 check, let's say. Man, I can also take on f7, rook f7, and bishop c4. Okay, let's go rook f5 first. I want to prevent any queen e5 ideas. And I also have rook f6. And I don't see a defense to rook f6. Yeah, I'm pretty sure now that my opponent shouldn't have taken that rook on a1. Okay, now I'm threatening rook f6. Knight e5 is the only defense I can see. If rook f6 happens, then it's game over. It has to be game over, because I'm threatening rook g6 check and queen g7 checkmate. Okay, defense against rook f6. That's annoying. My opponent's also just threatening to take the knight now because my queen is blocked. I always have rook g5, but maybe that won't be enough. No, it's enough. It's enough. They cannot take the knight. Okay, I'm playing bishop g4. The knight seems immune. The rook seems immune. This is a wild game. I never play like this, and I'm enjoying it a lot. Okay, really? This seemed losing to me. I have to watch out for my back rank. How does my opponent prevent knight f7? If I play bishop f5. What if I go e5? Maybe it's time to strengthen my back rank and then play for e5. My opponent definitely wants to play queen d4, because that would threaten mate and an exchange of queens. And I don't see a way to avoid that. So maybe I do take on f7 now. No, but then just the other rook comes in. And the thing is, I have no way of saving the game after queen d4. Okay, but I will save my bishop first and then maybe play h3, because for now the bishop's hanging. And it's hanging with check. Okay. So now I either move my h-pawn or I move my queen. Or I play knight f3 to prevent queen d4. Oh, then I also have bishop d2, Karpov style. Knight f3. Knight f3, preventing queen d4. And if queen d6 or queen somewhere else, then I have bishop d2, followed by queen e1, queen h4. Playing like Karpov. There's no e6, by the way, because queen f6 mate. Oh, I love bishop d2. Bishop d2, queen e1. That seems like a great idea. Yeah, I did not see this. Sorry for not talking. This is, to too exciting for my liking. What if I go queen e1? Queen e1, definitely bishop f5. ef5. Yeah, I'm not moving that bishop. I'm playing queen e1. And then I'm playing for bishop d2 if my opponent tries to double up. I'm all in. There is no backing down. I have to play like this. I've chosen to sack material. I'm pretty sure I had a win somewhere. Not to say that I may still not win, but I may not. I may win. We'll see. I also don't have to play bishop d2 because I always have knight g1. No, I don't have knight g1. Rook d1, knight g1, queen g1 mate, or rook g1 mate. I do have knight g1 if my opponent plays queen d6 trying to double. Wait, my opponent has 2 rooks for knight and bishop. I'm not even down material, since the rook on a8 is inactive. Man, I wouldn't wish to be black here. I don't see a good way to play this. I would be terrified as black. I'm pretty calm as white. Queen h4 is coming. And if my opponent's queen moves, then queen h4 works, because on rook d1 I have knight g1. Okay, now it doesn't work. My opponent wishes to take on f5. I don't like that. if I go g4? G4 seems crazy. Yeah, g4 is crazy. Okay, so then h3, queen f5, queen e7. There is unfortunately queen h7, but I do have queen f6. I'm gonna play h3. I have to get rid of the back rank issues, and if I can take on e7, at least I'm closer to breaking through on f6. And I'm threatening mate on g7. And my knight's coming into h4, g6. With tempo on the queen on f5. I don't know. Seems scary. Queen h4 now? Queen h4, queen f5. There's queen f5. Okay, but knight h4 works now because the rook has moved. No, I also had a tempo with bishop d6. No, I didn't, because of queen f5, queen h4, queen h7. Yeah. Okay, let's move the bishop and threaten mate. Where to? That's the question. Queen d6 seems reasonable. Or sorry, bishop d6. I only have 1 minute left. Come on. Queen b4, queen f4, queen b4, queen f4, queen b4, queen f4. Does that work? I believe it may work. There's no queen d1 check, that doesn't do anything. There's no way to check and take the bishop. I'm threatening queen f4 and queen e7. No! No! Nice geometry. I didn't see it. No. No! Come on. How did I do this? Okay. Yeah, now I'm just losing. I didn't see the geometry there. Congratulations to my opponent. Well, I'm sure I had something. I have no idea what I'm playing for now. I just want to go g4 and bring my king in and try to stop the pawn from queening. They can also just take. Why did I do this? If they take, I resign. Yeah. Let's resign. Man. Let's expand this thing. And let's turn on the engine. Come on. Okay. Another bird down the drain. The opening went okay. This is all fine. Now let's see. Wait, this is bad? Why is this bad? What? This is -2? Okay, let's see. Still -2. I should have taken an f8. No way. Yeah, there's this knight d4 trick. I really had nothing? A cold-blooded defense by my opponent. This is perfect. He played perfectly. I mean, in this position, playing perfectly? That's crazy. That's kind of crazy. Yeah. It doesn't look suspicious because his moves are the moves I would make. I missed this fork with knight f4. Or sorry, knight d4. Yeah, congratulations to my opponent. I mean, he defended perfectly in a very tough game. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.